Hey y'all, Guillermo de Geezer, 820, 24, story time. We have a vessel in port. Ship's having a problem with this onboard reefer. Can't get the cargo down to zero. So we go aboard, we see the first mate. They asked for the manifest, and all the manifest said was fish. Well, what kind of fish? Is it fish in a box? Is it fillets? Is it loose fish? Because people would ship loose fish, like the whole swordfish, the whole shark, the whole tuna. And the way you would do that is you would load the refrigerated container with chunks of ice, maybe 2 feet high, 3 feet high, and then you would throw the fish in there. You would set the temperature to zero, and you could ship the fish wherever you're going. Intact. You don't have to cut it up. And usually that comes from overseas that way. Okay? I'm looking at the container, and it's not operating properly. It's not going into defrost. It's not defrosting itself. And the temperature inside is erratic. And so I say to the first mate, I said, "Where's the box?" And he says, "Well, it's 5 high." 5 high where? And he shows me. I go. So the captain says, "Well," I say, where's the box going? He says, "It's going to, now we're on the East Coast. It's going to the West Coast." Well, I tell the cap it's not going to make it because it's operating erratically. We have to see what's going on. So he says, "Are you going to take it off?" I said, "I could take it off. It's going to take a lot to take it off because I got to virtually remove half the bay to get to this box." I said, "I'll do it, but I got to make sure I'm doing it for the right reason. I got to look inside the box." So the first mate says, "Well, you're going to climb a ladder? You're going to have to climb a ladder because, it's 5 high, so go get the ladder." I said, "Then you're going to have to tie me off because if I fall, that's it." And he says, "I'll go," he goes, "Three of us will go up." So 3 ladders. They put 3 ladders. I'm in the middle. The mate's on one side. The other mate's on the other side. And we go up. We break the seal. Now, the manifest says fish. Before I go up the ladder, an older ILA longshoreman says to me, Geezer, I could use my own name, but Geezer, when you open the doors, there's probably a really big fish inside, laying there, and it's so big, it's impeding the operation of the box. Now, this is a 40-foot box. How big could the fish be? And what kind of fish is it? I'm thinking, because what he's telling me is, it's beyond my thinking of what I know. And guess what happens? We break the seal. I'm standing right there. I open the door, and it scared me. And I fell off the ladder. I fell. I'm 5 high. I'm 5 containers up, and I fell. What saved me was they had me tied off. I was in a harness. I got bruised by the harness, but at least I didn't fall down onto the deck of the ship. They grab me. They get me down. And I'm injured. We go through this whole thing. We got ambulance, the whole 9 yards. And I had a picture of this fish in my office for the duration. I don't have it today, and what was it? It was a big-ass tuna fish. So he was tail in, head out, and when you open the door, his eye was right there, and that's what scared me. Because this is at night, and I got a flashlight, right? So I open the door, I put the flashlight, there's his eye with this big ass mouth, and I just fell off the ladder. I got scared. So, that's a story for you. Shit happens. And I'll never forget that fish. Thanks for tuning in.